It's MasterChef.
We're looking for a great amateur cook who can make it as a professional. Someone who can turn out exceptional food.
I desperately, desperately want to win this.
I'm hoping that I have a slight edge.
This is one tough competition.
It's crunch time and we'll find out whether I'm good enough.
Whoever wins, it'll change their life. Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
These 6 amateur cooks all dream of becoming a top chef. But only one will get through to the quarter-final.
These guys want to show us and everybody else what great cooks they are. Who has that little special touch which separates them from the rest of the crowd? One plate of food, 50 minutes to do it in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cook.
The contestants have to invent a dish and cook it from any of today's ingredients, which include salmon, polenta, noodles, bananas, peas, sesame seeds, potatoes, chili, and a selection of herbs. Peter finds cooking gives him a creative outlet from his city job.
I've got lots of ideas. I'm usually quite good at pulling off the ideas. Sometimes I have the odd disaster.
Good idea what you're going to cook?
Yeah, it's coming together. Nice bit of salmon, definitely a nice sauce, probably a bit of wine, possibly some capers.
So, Peter, actually what you're saying is as you go through today, you're going to start adding bits and pieces?
Yeah, that's my usual style, really. See what's there. This is how I cook at home anyway.
Good luck.
OK.
Really would love to get right through to the final stages. I would love to win it. I'd love to work in a pro kitchen, just turn everything around and work with food.
Claire, I've watched you beaming, grinning like mad ever since you walked in the door.
I'm so thrilled to be here. Some people dream about, I don't know, becoming a model or becoming an actress or a singer. No, this is what I dream about.
Experimental cook Cassandra's ambition is to open a country restaurant.
Very simple and just produces great things that people want to come back for, and that's my dream kind of restaurant. I'm going to cook a marinated salmon fillet with a polenta mash with peas.
Soy sauce and polenta? Do you think that maybe it's being a little bit dangerous, Cassandra?
Possibly, but if I wasn't being a little bit dangerous, I think that I wouldn't be me, so...
Oh, you like danger, do you?
Yeah.
My dad was a butcher, and with that in the family, you eat a lot of meat. I think I'd have been shunned if I'd have been a vegetarian at home.
Do you have a dream of your own business, Mark?
I think there's a massive gap in the market for a good steakhouse. I think it's seen as very 80s, but I think 80s chic's coming back in a big way, and I think it's time for Britain to get back to beef.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
15 minutes left.
Father of 2 Paul wants to share his food knowledge and dreams of opening a cooking school.
One of the things that really interests me is teaching my children, and maybe teaching other children, then they're less likely to start eating fast food.
So, how good are you?
I think I'll let you be the judges of that. My friends and family seem to think I'm OK, but, you know, it's down to you guys, isn't it?
Good luck, Paul.
OK,
Well done,
thanks
mate.
very much. OK, cheers.
Full-time mother of 3, Kelly, hopes MasterChef will give her the opportunity to realise her dream.
My youngest child is 3, she starts school soon, and after that it's about me and following my dream.
Kelly, you got a smile on your face? Are you enjoying yourself?
I am loving every minute of it, yes.
What do you want to do in cooking then? I don't know what you want to do.
Family-run restaurant out in the country. Simple food that everyone can come with their children and their families.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You've only got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. That's it. That's it. Time's up. That's it.
Aspiring cookery teacher Paul has made salmon and mashed potato with a parsley sauce and pea puree.
I like the mint in the pea. I like the smoothness of the mashed potato. Your salmon, it needs to have less cooking than that. I like the flavour of the peas and the mint, and I like the idea of that with the mashed potato. Considering you threw it on the plate from the other side of the room, that's pretty good.
Okay.
City worker Peter has finally decided on salmon in a wine and caper sauce with potatoes and vegetables.
Predominant flavours are the salmon and the salty capers. The sort of potatoes are there as a vehicle to take the sauce up, but have no flavour of their own. They feel as though they've been sort of left out of the seasoning world. I get the sweetness of the salmon. I actually get the sweetness of those vegetables slightly, but they're full of water. They've been in too much water for too long.
Experimental cook Cassandra has made Asian salmon on polenta with peas.
I can't remember the soy from the Far East and polenta from the Po Valley in northern Italy ever meeting. And now I've tasted that, I realise why they've never met before.
Okay.
The flavours on the outside of the salmon, the soy and the chilli and the sesame are great. If you had just done that on a bed of lovely noodles, you know, we would have had a really tasty dish.
Medical rep Mike has opted for a pudding, banana pancakes with honey and lemon cream.
It tastes good. It tastes really good. The flavours of the banana and the honey and the sourness and all sorts of bits and pieces going on. But I do feel as though it probably could have had another dimension. Something like a butterscotch sauce to demonstrate a bit more skill. It's cooked okay. There's nice soft banana in there. There's sweetness of the honey through the cream. It's very nice.
Biology teacher Claire is hoping to impress with salmon fish cakes with sweet chili salsa.
I like the outside polenta crunch of your fish cake. Your inside is a bit wet. I'm questioning in my mind whether that sweet, sugary sauce, without very much heat in it, goes with the potato in the salmon.
I normally would have put way more chilli in it than that.
I think it's okay that you've attempted a fish cake. I do get the flavour of nice salmon, and you've attempted a sauce to go with it.
Mother of three Kelly hopes her salmon with a sesame crust on chili noodles will get her through to the next round.
Very dry salmon. And I'm picking up some salt, but nothing else on the noodles.
Okay.
And it would have been nice to have a zing of lime or the heat of chilli.
Yeah.
Toasted sesame's on top, which are flavourful. The salmon itself is very dry. I can't pick up much flavour in your noodles. It needs a bit more pizzazz. We're going to have a mug of tea and a chat. You're going to have a long wait, I fear. Off you go. There wasn't anything really outstanding today. So what we've got to do right now is find the glimmers that indicate good cooks. Can I start by talking about Kelly, because I'm not convinced that Kelly's a good cook. Her salmon was completely overcooked. There was no real flavour inside those noodles. You've only got two things. They've both got to be good. Kelly's gone home. I like Paul. Do you? I tell you why I like Paul. I think Paul cooked his fish okay. He made mash okay. And he made a white sauce. Paul's food is good. It just needs a little bit of tweak on the seasoning and it'll be absolutely fine. Paul stays. I'm concerned with Peter boiling those poor peas and sweet corn for so long. Peter's food was fairly unremarkable. All I could taste was the salmon and the capers and nothing else at all. Peter's going home. Mike was brave enough to turn around and say, OK, I'm going to make a pancake. And I think that's a very, very big gamble. But it actually did taste good. It's not demonstrating a huge amount of cookery skill, but it was nice. So Mike stays. That leaves us now with the conversation between Cassandra and Claire.
Cassandra was the only person in the room who cooked her salmon very, very well. And actually the flavour, those Asian flavours around the outside of the salmon was really good.
Whether Cassandra cooked her salmon nicely or not, she put Asian flavours on it and then stuck it on top of an enormous mound of polenta. John, it wasn't even good polenta.
I'm quite creative and I want to try and push the boundaries, but I think that that may have backfired on me.
Claire has the right idea. Fish cake and sweet chilli sauce is the way to go with your food.
The issue, of course, is the chilli jam was a bit sweet, no real heat in there, and the fish cake was a bit soft and soggy.
I feel I've let myself down, but I hope that they'll take a chance if they let me through.
I don't know which way to go here.
I know which one I would go with every single time. So, there are 6 of you. We want 3 of you. Paul, you're cooking tomorrow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Peter. Kelly. Sorry, guys, you're leaving us. Mike. Congratulations, you're staying with us. Cassandra or Claire? Congratulations, Cassandra, you're staying. Sorry, Claire, you're leaving us.
I'm in shock at the moment, but I'm really, really happy and I'm very excited about working in the kitchen tomorrow.
I'm really, really pleased. I'm over the moon.
I can't really compute what's just happened. I'm absolutely elated that I got through. A really good result.
Tomorrow, the first taste of a professional kitchen for our 3, and I hope they love it.
John, nothing would have prepared them for the speed of service, the focus and the heat that they are going to have to work in.
It's day 2, and the contestants arrive at L'Autre, a restaurant serving modern European food in London's Marylebone. They'll be working a busy lunchtime service under head chef Marcus Eves. He's worked in several Michelin-starred kitchens and has exceptionally high standards.
Basically, if the food you bring to the pass is substandard, then it won't be leaving the kitchen.
At 12:30, the lunchtime rush begins.
So 3 no starter, 2 duck, 1 guinea fowl.
Yes, chef.
Let's go, please.
Cassandra is cooking duck breast with courgette flour tempura, olive jus and polenta on the side.
OK, we need to go, Cassandra. Let's
Yes,
go,
chef.
please.
With 5 components to her dish, she'll need to keep focused.
Quickly, Cassandra, yeah, let's go. Right, go, please. OK, what you've done there, Cassandra, is lovely. We just need to go a little bit quicker, yeah? OK, Cassandra, you got 3 more duck on order there, yeah?
A bit stressful, but as soon as I get a couple done, I think I'll be getting better and faster at it.
Meanwhile, Paul's cooking quail breast salad with morel mushrooms, an intricate dish requiring precision.
OK, that's lovely, yeah? Absolutely perfect. So you got 45 seconds left, Paul, yeah?
With the clock ticking, he rushes the final touches.
Stop. Take the salad off now. Quickly, mate. It looks really nice. And then all of a sudden, you just dump the salad on the top. And a little bit more finesse, please, yeah?
He has to plate up the entire dish again.
Quick as you can, yeah? Otherwise, I'm going to have to throw this table away. That's it. OK, give me a tray, please, service.
It's very tricky, getting everything exactly right.
Right, Mike, you've got 2 halibut on order. You organised on that?
Yes, chef.
Across the kitchen, Mike is cooking halibut served with peas and beans in a butter sauce reduction.
Right, Mike, we're down to 2 minutes, yeah?
Chef, I think I might need 1 more minute.
1 more minute?
Yeah, 1 more minute.
As long as it's 1 more minute, that's fine, yeah? The emulsion's really, really bad, yeah? It's
Yes,
too
chef.
thin, look at it. OK, it's going in the bin, yeah? Right, I want 2 more halibut in 4 minutes, OK?
Yeah, chef. A little bit disappointed with myself, but I'm trying to pull it back.
With lunch service in full swing, all three are inundated with orders.
Halibut, guinea fowl, 4 minutes, yeah?
Yes, chef.
And Cassandra, you've got 9 duck on order in total now, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
Cassandra now has 9 orders on the go.
That duck was absolutely perfect, everything about it, yeah?
She's managed to speed up and is flourishing.
I'm really pleased. It's great to know that such a fabulous chef is happy with my work.
Okay, service.
Meanwhile, things aren't going so well for Paul. Under the strain, he's completely missed an order for his quail.
Been on order nearly 20 minutes now. Right, I've said to them that the starter's going to be on the table in 6 minutes. We need to make it happen, OK?
Feeling annoyed with myself for missing the call for the quail.
I can't have any last-minute mistakes, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
And after his earlier plating problems, he can't afford any more mistakes.
That looks really nice. Put it on the tray. Go, service.
Meanwhile, Mike is still struggling to cook to the restaurant's high standards.
To be quite honest, it just looks a mess. That's no good now. Start again.
The whole thing?
Yeah, go.
With service winding down, it's his last chance to win chef's approval.
OK, much nicer. It almost looks like the one I dressed in the beginning.
Thank you, chef.
Service is over now. Well done.
So after a hectic lunchtime service, how have the 3 amateurs got on?
Paul forgot a quail, which resulted in a big delay in the service. But other than that, it was quite good, yeah.
I think if I practiced a little bit more, I would be able to get it right.
Mike lacked real consistency.
I went under a little bit of pressure, I kind of sunk a little bit, but finished on a high.
Cassandra did really, really well. She was absolutely outstanding. Her precision was good, the timings were correct.
I am so happy. I think I did what chef wanted. He seemed really happy with me, so I'm really pleased.
If I had to employ one of these cooks, it would definitely be Cassandra. She ticks all the boxes, basically.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2 courses, 1 hour, 1 quarter-final place up for grabs. Let's cook.
Yesterday, Mike's pancake got him through the Invention test, but he was inconsistent in the pro kitchen. Can his 2 courses now make him a winner?
We got some very Italian ingredients on the table. What are you doing for us?
The starter is going to be a rich onion soup with scallops and chorizo. The main course is going to be chicken breast stuffed with buffalo mozzarella, wrapped in pancetta, served on a bed of angel hair pasta.
That's big food.
Yeah, it is.
Mike, you said yesterday you had an ambition to own a steakhouse. Why are you not cooking a piece of beef?
If we get through, I've got some beef dishes for you in the quarters.
The idea of the chicken and the bacon and the mozzarella on top of angel hair pasta, fantastic. I hope you can get a bit of finesse into that.
Cassandra scraped through the Invention test, but her talent shone through in the pro kitchen. Will her creative combinations be a success today?
Today I'm going to cook a green vegetable risotto with seared scallops, and then I'm going to do pork fillet on top of gorgonzola and sunbush tomato polenta cake.
Now, these aren't recipes you get from a book anywhere. This is coming out of your head.
Yeah. Hopefully my blend of flavours will be a bit different to everybody else.
And how much would you like to go through the next round?
Even more so after this morning. I really want to show you what else I can do.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Really interesting and quality ingredients. Now, if she can balance them, we are in for a real treat. She has to be very, very good to get this right. You have 20 minutes left.
After impressing the judges yesterday with his salmon mash and pea puree, can Paul's 2 courses now secure him a quarter-final place?
Sea bass on courgette rosti and a ravioli filled with crab. What do you think these 2 dishes say about you as a cook, Paul?
I'd like to think that they show that I've got a reasonable degree of competence.
If you could sort of dream forward that you may have won MasterChef, what would be your dream, ultimate dream?
Working in a kitchen probably isn't what I want, but what I would like to do is probably to have a cook school, and I think MasterChef would be a good platform to start that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Nice, really nice. But I'll tell you what, he's got a lot to do and he ain't got much time left.
Guys, that's it. Play up now. That's it. Time's up.
Mike has made onion soup with chorizo and scallops, followed by chicken and mozzarella wrapped in pancetta on tomato and basil pasta.
Rich, sweet, creamy onion soup, and then the huge power and texture of that crispy chorizo washed the scallop away almost completely. I like the flavour of the onion and the chorizo, and actually I just take the scallops away.
It's a good onion soup. It's rich and it's creamy. Very, very good. But that sweet scallop flavour, which is the most expensive thing on there, has come and gone in an absolute flash.
From soup to your chicken. I think the flavour's really lovely. The idea of that very, very salty, crispy bacon. Your tomato sauce is lovely and sweet. Yeah, I quite like it.
I think everything has been beautifully cooked. But pasta, traditionally, is a dish in itself. So it looks to me like two separate plates brought together.
Yeah.
You gonna make your quarterfinalist?
I sincerely hope so. I really want this now.
Aspiring cookery teacher Paul has made crab and ricotta ravioli with lemon butter, followed by sea bass on a rosti with rocket sauce and broad beans.
I think your pasta's absolutely excellent. I do question using the ricotta. It does make it creamy, but it washes away some of the crab flavour.
If I didn't know there was crab in there, I would be trying to understand what the flavour is. Because it's sort of disappeared with all the other lovely bits that are in there.
That's the ravioli. Bring in the fish. Oh, I really like that. Everything's very nicely seasoned. The fish is cooked perfectly. Got a little bit of sweetness of courgette in there. Quite frankly, if you left me to my own devices, I would demolish that in about 3 minutes. Great. Very, very well cooked dish.
For me, the texture is all a bit too soft. The rosti just doesn't have enough body. Flavours, though, I think are really, really good.
Do you want to go through to the next round?
More than anything, yeah. I want to change my hobby into a job.
Experimental cook Cassandra has made green vegetable risotto with seared scallops, followed by pork rolled in sumac on a gorgonzola and tomato polenta cake.
I think it looks great as a dish. The scallop, it's sort of there, it disappears, it comes. I don't actually think it's necessary for a really good veg risotto.
Okay.
That scallop with the pea and the broad bean, it's all very sweet, it's all very light and just packed full of summer.
From risotto to our pork. What happened?
I ran out of time.
So the pork fillet came out, it wasn't quite all the way through.
Yeah.
And you're about as happy with this as the most unhappy person in the world. I think the flavours are extraordinary. I think they're quite interesting because they bounce around in such a way that you don't expect, because you've got the salty gorgonzola, the texture of the polenta, then your little rocket leaves over the top. Actually, I really like the idea of it. find it too much. Going from sweet tomato to lemony sumac to salty cheese, back to pork, I find it too much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask you to step outside while Greg and I do our bit. Thank you very much. Now our decision has to be which one of these becomes our quarter-finalist. Mike's first course, I believe, was actually ill-conceived. The idea of onion soup with chorizo and scallops. Why do you have a bowl of soup with some scallops floating on top of it?
I don't think the guy can actually design a proper plate of food. A bowl of pasta is a bowl of pasta. It is not an accompaniment to something else.
They were in two minds about pasta and chicken being on the same plate. I tried something different and see if it pays off.
Yesterday, we let him through because we enjoyed his banana pancake. He came into this with a lot to prove, and I don't think he's proved anything. Let's get rid of Mike.
Oh, I agree. Mike goes. So now it's a conversation between Cassandra and Paul.
Paul today showed a fair amount of cookery skill. The fact that he made that ravioli, the fact that he cooked his fish perfectly, points to someone who is technically very, very proficient.
My major issue is spending so much time over making a beautiful pasta or ravioli and actually not being able to taste what it is.
I really want to go through it. The more I do it, the more I want to do it.
I think Cassandra just had far too many flavours for me. Sumac, cheese, pork and tomatoes and polenta. The list just goes on and on and on.
I know you disagree with Cassandra's main course, but for me it's the flavour notes and all the really interesting bits and pieces that go with it. I think with a couple of tweaks, it could be really, really brilliant.
Pork, undercooked. It's whether she could ever get dishes up in the time allowed.
Well, she's already proved she get the dishes up in time because she did a great job in the professional kitchen.
I really want to take my cooking to the next stage, and I really do feel that I could do well in it. I just need to be given the opportunity.
I don't think this judging is easy.
Our quarter-finalist is Cassandra. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God.
I feel really, really gutted. I feel like I really let myself down.
I thought I might have done just enough, but it's made me focus more on what I really want to do with regard to cooking and watch this space.
I am so shocked and over the moon. He's a joy now.
Cassandra will be back for the quarter-final, where she'll face 3 other exceptional cooks.